In this week's lecture, we're going to be talking about forming a testable hypothesis. In natural areas such as Markham Nature Park that you might visit for your field study in this course, you'll experience a variety of environmental problems. So we're going to talk about how you can develop hypotheses to better understand the causes of these environmental issues. There are many definitions of what a hypothesis is. So we're going to go beyond a mere assumption or guess as a hypothesis and really focus on a hypothesis being a proposed answer to a scientific question. Meaningful hypotheses are really important in scientific research and should be able to disprove at least one or more aspects of a measurement and the data that are collected in the field. The investigator shouldn't currently know the outcome of a test and give a simple statement of that known outcome. For example, we can say we hypothesize that plant diversity at Forest Park is more limited by dogs off leash than by the presence of English ivy, rather than saying simply that plant biodiversity is more limited by the presence of English ivy. Good hypotheses have several different qualities. They should supply a testable mechanism to explore an environmental problem and not be unnecessarily complicated. And they also shouldn't conform with existing knowledge of data that we are already familiar with. And there should also be a way to prove that the hypothesis is incorrect. A null hypothesis is a hypothesis that is to be tested and disproved or rejected in favor of an alternative. But be careful not to use this in a trivial manner and don't use it to disprove what is obviously false. This doesn't move our understanding any further along in scientific research. So bad hypotheses aren't necessarily scientifically good or useful, and they will not lead to furthering understanding in scientific research. And the questions that cannot be proven one way or another are also bad hypotheses. So take a minute to read over these different hypotheses and consider the ways that you could strengthen or improve the more simple ones. When we move along to our term project throughout the semester, throughout the term, you'll be formulating a meaningful hypothesis for improving biodiversity in your green space. And for the remainder of the term, you'll be collecting data to support or disprove your hypothesis. And I will be providing recommendations based on the outcome of your fieldwork. And you'll also provide additional research on recommendations that are formulated.